how are you? We're gonna actually get back into our episode story, Love, Lust, and Lies. If you were here last episode, we all know that episode, I don't know about you guys, but it confused me because I want to know how Sapphire came out of nowhere. No signs, no nothing, no indication of anything, and then she comes out of nowhere in the next episode pregnant. Like Sapphire. You still have not explained. And we have still yet not figured out who the baby daddy is. We want to know because you don't just pop out of nowhere pregnant and that big. So, where you been hiding this at? Because you definitely didn't tell us, the readers. Before we actually start this video or start this episode today, I do want to mention that for our Whisper app, we're not going to start our new story until we're actually done with this one. And then we'll start two new stories together. Like at the same time. Not, you know what I mean. But starting them both from the beginning instead of starting the Whisper now and still continue our story now today. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get into our episode story. So I actually have something to say. I usually check before I actually make my intro for the video, but I looked and apparently the story Love, Lust, and Lies is not there anymore. So I guess we will never figure out how Sapphire got pregnant, nor will we figure out who the baby daddy is because I can't find the story. I had it in my favorites list, but it's not there. So the only thing I can do is move on to the next story because I already started an intro. The next story we're supposed to be doing is Jaded Love. So I guess we will just start the first episode of that story. Why do you guys keep taking the story off into... First it was, which one was it? Toxic relationship. We didn't get to finish that story because it disappeared. Now Love, Lust, and Lies has disappeared. Why? Can I at least finish the story before you take it away? But anyway, I guess today's video is not going to go as planned. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're not going to stress about it. We're just going to move on to the next story. So, Jaded Love. So from looking at the front page of this story, it actually has 33 episodes. Let's read the sneak peek. It says, a jaded girl who writes off men after a bad experience. Lincoln Fox, a misunderstood professional football player who doesn't commit. You're his game changer. Is he yours? We're gonna find out, I guess. This story was written by Bree. Let's get into our first episode. It says, welcome to Jaded Love. Before we get to the story, let's customize some characters. You are free to customize them however you like. Just keep in mind that certain descriptions may not match. Yeah, because we don't know who her parents are. I can make her one way and the parents could look a whole nother way and be like, are you sure that's your child? Yeah. This is you, the main character. She's cute already, but I like longer hairstyles, which I know it's not me. She's not me, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me customize her. I will be right back. So I am done now with Jade. I believe that's her name I think that's can't talk. I think that's what her name is going to be, Jade. But I really didn't change much with her face besides her lip color and her eye color. and her hair. But this is Jade. So, yes, she looks gorgeous. This is her mother, Olivia. So, I actually went off camera because I had to customize her mother, her sister, and her love interest. And I had to do all of that off camera. Not only that, I thought that us as the main character, our name was going to be Jade, but they actually asked me to name her, and I named her Ebony. Don't ask why. I just named her Ebony because she just looks like an ebony. So don't ask me what ebonies look like because I don't know. I don't. Now, it says now let's begin. So now we can start our story. Please be advised that this story may contain content which can be. It didn't let me read. Sorry. Jaded. The end result of having a steady flowing of negative experience, disappointment, and unfulfillment. Hey, let me read. I'll read it later. Episode 1 Linking Fox. I'm not going to say that other word. Her love interest, Lincoln Fox. Drowning. Ebony. Do you not know how to swim? Girl, you should not be drowning. You should be taking swimming lessons since you were young. Have not everybody taken swimming lessons at a young age? Because obviously you have not. She's drowning. Way to start off the story. Do you ever feel like you are drowning? Are you like literally drowning, or are you just figuratively drowning? You just feel like you're drowning. What are you trying to say, Ebony, huh? Water filling your lungs as it becomes harder for you to breathe. Gasping for air, calling out for someone, anyone to rescue you. Yes, in certain situations, yes, I do feel like that. So, but instead of water that is suffocating your core, it's your own thoughts. Yeah, I had those kind of thoughts before I went into surgery. But now that it's over, I can finally breathe above water. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Yes, I do understand what you're saying, Ebony. I do. The dark memories that always seem to resurface. Don't have anything like that, but I do understand what you're saying. The betrayal that aches your soul. The pain that feels like it's killing you slowly. Uh-huh. Drowning. Drowning again within yourself. Ebony. Gemma is calling you, Ebony. Get out of your head and answer. Oh, there you are on the couch. You're not really in water. Ebony, will you stop reading for a second and come get dressed? We're going to be late. Fine. Gemma, who are you? I picked out the cutest little outfit for you. Jagger, who are you? Please introduce yourself. We're new here. Why can't I just wear the dress I bought? Because it's hideous. It is not. I got it for $5 at the thrift store. Ebony, there's nothing wrong. I am not judging you for buying your dress at the thrift store, but what kind of dress did you get for $5? Because even at the thrift store, if you got a dress, it wouldn't just be $5, especially if you got a beautiful one. So I might be on Jagger's side with that. It might be hideous, but I don't know. Let's see it first. I might be wrong. Let's see. Exactly. They say harmoniously, just like they always do. Are you guys twins? Are you and Gemma supposed to be twins, Jagger? You might be. I wonder, do all twins have a habit of finishing each other's sentences? So they are twins. I'm always right. Well, not always right, just in a sense. Gemma and Jagger are identical in almost every way. Cute. They have the same natural, perfect tan skin that I am so jealous of. Ebony, why? Because you're a little darker than them? I don't think that matters. You're beautiful, okay? Just put that in your head. You're beautiful. Cute little freckles scattered across their nose and cheeks, and the same little scar above their eyebrows. When Gemma was 5 years old, she hit her head off a swing. So I'm assuming that Jagger did the same thing just to be just like his sister? That's crazy. She was so distraught that Jagger decided to give himself a matching cut to console her. And I was just joking when I said that, but obviously he was crazy enough to do it. But I guess that's sibling love. Adorable, right? Are you asking? Oh yeah, she's asking question mark, duh. Sometimes they annoy the absolute crap out of me. They've made it their goal in life to break me out of this so-called shell that I'm in. Well, but they're two of the very few people I can trust, and I wouldn't trade that or their friendship for anything. I actually am a person who actually friends with twins as well. Identical twins, but I can tell them apart. They're girl and girl, not girl and boy though, but I can tell them apart. So it is actually an honor to be friends with twins. I love being friends with twins. All right, show me what you got. What do you want to wear? Let's see outfit one first. That looks like Ebony's style. It actually just goes with her face. But let's see the rest. Outfit two. Mm, Purple Ebony doesn't seem like it's your color. It's my favorite color, but it doesn't look like it should go with you. Anyway, outfit three. All black. That'll do too. But I think I like the red dress better. So we're going to go with one. It's perfect. What do you want to change? Nothing. She looks amazing. Oh, and I noticed that she has a nose piercing like me, Ebony. You want to be my twin? Yes, I look perfect. Isn't there anything else that's not so short or tight? Girl, get over it. Show your body. Not in that kind of way. In the good kind of way. In that dress. The shape. You know what I mean. I say as I fidget with the zipper on the back of the dress that feels like it's glued to me. I don't mind showing a little skin. In fact, I'm a firm believer in if you got it, flaunt it. Well then. But I don't want to flaunt anything at this wedding today. Gemma and Jagger's father is a sports agent, and one of his clients is getting married this afternoon. They insist that I go as their plus one, which I now regret agreeing to. The last time I was around their father's colleagues, they gawked at me all night like I was a piece of meat hanging in a butcher shop ready for grilling. Okay. Ugh. I am so not in the mood to ward off a bunch of horny old men today. Okay then. Oh, hush. You look hot, and that's all that matters. Well, thanks, Gemma. There's going to be a lot of potential prospects there. We have to look our best. Potential prospects? Husband material, Ebony? Did Ebony say she was looking for a husband? Because I didn't think she was. Unless it's her love interest, which we still do not know his name. But I'm assuming we'll find out. My New Year's resolution was to find you a man. Remember? Yeah, your New Year's resolution. Ebony, if she wants a man, she will find her a man. Unless she just been that stubborn friend that says, "Oh, I don't need a man," and then you're the friend that like, "I'm gonna get you a man." Then hey, can you stop? I don't need a man. I really hate that. Everyone is always pushing me to date. And why are you not dating? Did you have a bad experience or something? Let us know, Ebony, because we're still learning you. We're just reading the story, which I have absolutely no interest in doing. I mean, why would I? Men are trouble. Not all men, but I hear you. Men equal headache. Not all men, but I hear you, Ebony. Plus, is it so crazy that women could be happy and single? Yeah, because you don't have to worry about who your man is looking at, if he's interested in somebody else, if he wants to date somebody else, or if he's still interested in you. Yeah, you can be happy single, but it's nothing like love. Love makes you happier. Just saying, Ebony. I'm not trying to push you like Gemma is, but just saying, just saying. Is it so crazy that a woman is more interested in falling in love with herself rather than wasting time on something that would inevitably end in heartbreak? Yeah, that's not a good feeling at all. Don't ask how I know. I see those overthinking wheels turning in your head. In whose head? Your sister's or Ebony? What's wrong? Nothing. I just don't want you guys setting me up with anyone at this wedding. I'm not boy crazy like you two. Are you trying to say that Jagger is not straight? What do you mean by you two? They're definitely a boy and girl. He doesn't date boys. What are you saying, Ebony? What are you saying? You can, but we both know that that's not the reason you're so against the opposite sex. It's because of. Hey, can we not talk about that now or like ever? Can we just go? I thought we were running late. Ebony, what is it that you don't want Jagger saying? Because again, we're just learning you, baby girl. We need to know all your deep, deep secrets. Please enlighten us. Don't worry, I won't tell no one else. No one. Not even my subscribers. I won't tell them. The wedding ceremony was pretty boring. I mean, it was filled with love and passion and all that other bull. If you're into that kind of stuff, you probably would have enjoyed it. Gemma, Jagger, and I darted to the dance floor as soon as we heard our jam blast through the speakers. Uh, that's your dance move, Ebony? We've been dancing our little booties off ever since. Mm-hmm. You're dancing like that because you want to and you're just that type of person? Or did you have a little bit too much to drink at this party? Ebony, we're still learning you. I'm just we need to know your birthday, what type of men you're into. We need to know if you are a good relationship with your mother, which we're going to find that out. Do you have a good relationship with your sister? Do you have all A's in school? Well, we don't need to know all of that. I'm just saying we need to know you. I'm usually not someone who cares about what anyone thinks of me, but I feel like someone is watching me. I feel someone's eyes on me. Mm-hmm. Really, are they staring into your soul that deeply that you can just feel it? Oh my gosh. All over me. Weird. Oh well, guess you're gonna go about your business. The dessert table is calling my name right about now. Was it the dessert table looking at you? Because those tables do seem to just like stare everybody into their souls. Like, come over here and just take a bite of my muffin. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I'm going to get some wedding cake. Okay, bye. Jagger, why is your shirt open? I gotta move like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I got the. Okay, enough of that. I found a little secluded area in the back of the reception. It's the perfect place for me since I prefer to stuff my face in peace. Yeah, nothing like being able to eat the way you want to without nobody just staring at you while you're eating, and then you have to pretend to eat all cute and everything. Which I do that anyway, whether I'm home or not, I still eat cute. So I guess it don't matter. Mm, not bad. And there's Lincoln. His oh yeah, his name was Lincoln Fox. Her love interest. She doesn't know it yet, but that's her love interest. I made him the way he is, and he is cute. Cute for her. Don't cause any problems, okay, Lincoln? Is this seat taken? A deep, strong voice startles me. Well, you definitely know. I look up to this very, very tall man who is looking down at a very, very short me with an amused smirk playing at his lips. Something twinkles in his eyes as I stare at him for a moment too long. Yeah, he's cute, isn't it? I made him for you. Ebony, meet Lincoln. Lincoln, meet Ebony. You guys are going to be happily ever afters, get married, and have about 50 kids. Okay, that's too much. Never mind. Maybe 5. I don't know. What do you want? No. You can sit. Whoa, he's attractive. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, yeah, anyway. Like super duper attractive. Okay, Ebony, I think linking is making you talk like a kindergartner. Super duper. Like, oh my gosh, my panties are dropping attractive. Don't do that, please. That's the no. No, we're not that desperate, okay? I can't help but take notice of his icy blue eyes. Mm. So you know his eyes are blue. Mm-hmm. Dang, those could freeze a girl's heart. Ebony, I can tell it's been a very long time since you have dated the way you are talking. But not before his intense, fiery gaze burns a hole through your soul. He has beautifully tanned skin that looks as if the sun came down and placed gentle kisses all over his body. He's built like a tree and has a little dimple that pokes out when he smirks. Oh, that is cute. I wish I had a dimple. No, no dimple. I wish I had one though. I think that would have been cute. I can say with 100% certainty that this is the first man I have ever gawked at, whatever you're saying. I don't know what language you're speaking, but okay. I mean, how could I not? He's gorgeous. Not that it matters. He's just a hot guy. Who cares? They're a dime a dozen, right? Yeah, but not too many of them are good or straight in the mind. So you never know. He might be a dime a dozen. I decide that it's best to ignore the attractive stranger and go back to stuffing my face. Yeah, stuffing your face in front of the attractive stranger. Don't think that's a good impression. Ebony, He is for all your love interests. You just don't know it yet, but he is. Just saying. Eat cute, please. Well, maybe eat the way you want to, because if you end up getting married, he's gonna see it anyway, so might as well. What's your name? Ebony. Oh, you're quick. You answered that quick. And do you have a last name, Ebony? The way he says my name makes my core quiver. He made sure to communicate every letter, every syllable. Like he's tasting it. Like he's tasting me. Uh, Ebony, I didn't know you had a negative mind. I am definitely learning some things about you already. Sinclair. Sinclair. That's her last name. Sinclair. Ebony Sinclair. There he goes again. Tasting my name. I have to hold myself back from yelling at him to stop doing that. I'm Lincoln Fox. Nice to meet you, I guess. Are you still eating, Ebony? Really? A confused expression crosses his face as he watches me intensely. Too intensely. It makes me squirm in my seat. You don't look like you're doing much squirming, Ebony. You look like you're doing much more stuffing in your mouth, you know. Actually, he does look kind of cute, all perplexed like that. What's so funny? He didn't say a word. What's so funny? That's what I said. Ebony, what? What? You don't want to know. Try me. Okay, you see those two over there? I subtly pointed in the direction of a couple on the other side of the room, who just ran out of the bathroom looking very flustered. They definitely just got back from getting freaky in the bathroom. And what was funny about that? Please, let me know. His eyes widen as his mouth falls into an O shape. That was probably the last thing he thought was going to come out of my mouth. Whatever. I tend to lack a filter sometimes. We see that. How can you tell? Well, just look at them. Her cheeks are all rosy, makeup smeared, hair a mess. And his pants are still unzipped, for goodness sake. Well, that'll do it. That'll tell you. Is he okay? Has his chip malfunctioned? Why is he looking at me like that? Because maybe he want to take you in the bathroom and make your cheeks all rosy and flustered and leave his zipper down. Maybe. What are you going to do about it, Ebony? The way you were looking at him, I'm pretty sure you would let him. Weird. You should get some cake. It's really good. I can tell you have some frosting on your cheek. How did you get frosting on your cheeks? Your mouth is here, your cheeks is here. How? How, Ebony? I give him an embarrassed half smile as I stick my tongue out and lick the frosting off the side of my cheek. I watch his eyes fall to my mouth, watching my every move. You guys just met and you're already trying to get in each other's mouth. The edge of his lip twitches up into a smirk as he licks his bottom lip. Okay. A moment later, he shakes his head and looks away. So, are you from around here? Ebony Sinclair, born and raised. Do you go to Washington State? No, I tried the college thing but realized it wasn't for me. I worked at the bookstore downtown. Mm-hmm. I try to avoid his icy stare as he studies me for a moment. He looks at me like he's never seen a woman before, like I'm something fascinating. Boy, is he wrong. I glance around the room looking for Gemma and Jagger. A second later, I spot them from across the room. What the heck is their problem? Gemma's mouth is dropped almost to the floor, and Jagger is excitedly clapping his hands together, mouthing something along the lines of, Yes, you can finish that. Get that D. Are you alright? Yeah, would you excuse me for a second? Yeah, go straighten out your friends. Because obviously they think you want something from Lincoln. Not that he doesn't want it too. Are you two alright? Do you know who you were just talking to? He said his name is Lincoln, I think. Lincoln. That's Lincoln Fox. What a unique middle name. I don't think that was his middle name. I'm just saying. No, he's the quarterback for the Seattle Stallions, Ebony. He's like the second highest paid player in the NFL. Really? But by far the hottest. So yeah, Jagger is he likes men. He likes men. That's what I'm getting from this. Phew. And I thought he couldn't get any sexier than his football uniform. Okay. You look like you're more into him than Ebony was. But him in that suit is getting me all hot and bothered. You guys know I've never watched a football game before. How was I supposed to know? Well, did you at least get his number? What? No. Why not? Because I'm not interested. Yes, you are. The way you were tasting him with your eyes, you were interested. You're just not gonna tell your friends you were. Well, he seems to be interested in you. Sure, Jag. He probably just saw me eating my feelings alone and felt bad. Is that why he still can't take his eyes off of you? Is he really just staring at Ebony from across the room? Don't tell me he's still staring. He's still staring from across the room. I spot him almost instantly from across the dance floor. It's hard to miss him since his tree-like stature topples over everyone else in the room. Our eyes lock for a moment, and he sends a smirk and a wink my way. Yeah, he's definitely interested in you, Ebony. I can't help but roll my eyes. But you like it. A wink? Really? What a cornball. Don't look. Now he's going to think we're talking about him. But we are talking about him. Oh my gosh. He's with Marcus Shea. Okay. Obviously, Gemma, Ebony doesn't know these people. Okay? I've had a crush on him ever since I saw him at the Super Bowl last year. Introduce me. Are you crazy? I don't even know them. You really need to work on your wingwoman skills. Yeah. Obviously, she doesn't. Uh-oh, Wicked of the West is coming over. Of course, we have to have a mean bad girl in the story. What kind of story would it be if we just didn't have someone that gets on our nerves, right? Because no story can just be peaceful. It always have to be drama. Drama, drama, drama. Did I just see you talking to Lincoln Fox? I didn't realize anyone got an alert on their phones. Well, what did he say? Why do you care, Adriana? Nothing much. We were just talking. I need you to introduce me. I've been trying to get his attention for years. No, thank you. One conversation and everyone thinks we're best friends now. I don't even know him myself. How am I supposed to introduce you? Come on, Ebony. I'm your sister. Oh, right. You are the sister. How can I forget? You say that like our sisterhood actually means something to you, Adriana. Oh, so that's what I wanted to know. Are you and your sister close? Apparently not. Whatever. I don't need you. I'll just talk to him by myself. Okay, great. You should have did that from the beginning. Whatever. That's what we're going to say. Whatever. But let's see if he cares about talking to her. Can we please just go back to dancing and having a good time? I'll be right back. Where are you going? Forget them. I'm all yours. You always come through for me, Jag. Okay. Get it, I guess. Get it. Please, Ebony. We'll leave right after. Please, what? What are we skipping to? What's going on? It will only be a minute. Well, it might be a little more than a minute. What are we talking about? Fine, but don't you ever say I'm not a good wing woman again. Oh, that is the man that Gemma been wanting to talk to. I'm assuming. I owe you one, girl. In the men bathroom. I guess there she is. The girl who I now know as Ebony Sinclair is quite something. She intrigues me. The second I saw her into the wedding, I couldn't remove my eyes from her. She's absolutely gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. I wish to examine her. I need to really see her, if only for a moment. Are you waiting for the men's room? No, she's not. She just happened to be standing there. Obviously, not no one inside that she's covering for. Oh, no. My friend is hooking up with some guy and wanted me to keep lookout. Are you supposed to tell? I don't think you were supposed to tell that. Gosh, she's breathtaking. Yes, Ebony is cute. We get it. Fierce but fresh, like an orchid growing in a forest ready for plucking. Okay. She has these little stubborn strands of hair floating around her face that are just begging to be tamed. Hopefully, by me. She has curves for days that my eyes can't help but greedily take in. I have to remind myself to stop staring ever so often. I can't help it. She stuns me. With her cat-like eyes that are sexy and sleek, with the longest lashes I have ever seen. Okay, guys, just talk to each other. Why y'all think so long? They hold something wild within me. Is that sadness? No! Oh, Ebony Sinclair, What could have you so sad? For some odd reason, I desperately want to fix that. Are you still thinking or are you speaking? I can't tell. I think he's still thinking. She takes a step backwards as I try to eliminate the space between us. I chuckle lowly to myself at her reaction. That has never happened before. Women are usually the ones pushing to get closer to me. Oh, so that makes you even more interested because she's just that one girl that is not craving over you like these women out there. How fascinating. Lincoln, my eyes immediately drop to her mouth as I hear her sweet voice speak my name for the very first time. Mm-hmm. I have to hold back a groan as I watch her delicious pink lips. Excuse me. I had to look again. Her lips are not pink. She definitely have on some type of dark lipstick, or maybe it's natural, but it's not pink. My name has never sounded so good before. Hearing it roll off her tongue, that I'm sure it tastes like candy, is almost too much for me to handle. Crap. Crap. What is going on? Obviously you are strung on. That's what you are. I can't seem to figure it out. It's irritating the heck out of me. I can't quite put my finger on it. There's just something about her. I decided to risk it and move closer, but before I can, I hear a thud against the men's bathroom door. Ebony, come on! Okay, and that was it. All his thoughts, and Ebony is gone. Before I even realize what is going on, she's being dragged away by her friend. Wait! I yell after her, hoping that she'll turn around, hoping I can inspect her for just a second longer. No, I think you've done enough, Lincoln. You've done a lot of thinking. Obviously, not in your head, but because we can see it. But she just keeps running. And a moment later, the silhouette of her delectable little body is gone. Sorry, Lincoln. Dude, where's your pants? She stole my watch. Well, it's not funny, bro. That was my favorite. Why would you steal his watch? I don't know. I just needed to. Okay, Gemma. Were you trying to be interested in somebody, or were you trying to go to jail? Oh, did I mention that Gemma has a bit of a stealing problem? No, you did not mention it, but we now know. We know. Well, that's what she calls it anyway. She's actually a full-blown kleptomaniac, whatever. I don't get it. I mean, her dad's freaking loaded. The only reason they work at the bookstore with me is because he wanted to teach them that money is something you have to work for. But he still spoils them rotten. Gemma says she steals for the rush. But I call bull. That's the same poor excuse all kelps give. It's stupid and risky as heck, if you ask me. You just stole a Rolex from the Marcus Shea, Gemma. Seattle Stallions wide receiver. This isn't a pair of cheap earrings from Claire's. What if he reports you? Oh, please. He probably has like 10 of these at home. He won't miss it. Well, he did say that's his favorite one, so he will miss it. Um, don't know where we're at. Oh, meet Ebony's mother. Hey, Ma, when did you get home? Last night. Late last night. Mom is a flight attendant, so she's gone a lot. Her and I have a great relationship. Okay, so great. That's what we wanted to know. You have a great relationship with your mother and not a so great relationship with your sister. She's been here for me when I needed her the most, and that's something I'll never be able to thank her enough. She's a strong woman, the strongest I know. Dad is always on business most of the time, which is actually code for I've left you for another woman. Do you really think so? Mom doesn't want to believe it though, partially because Dad won't come right out and say it. He thinks paying the bills and calling every few months makes up for it. Mom pretends everything is fine, but I hear her crying in the shower almost every morning. I never bring it up. I think it would crush her even more to know. I know. If living in delusion is how she copes for the time being, then so be it. I won't be the one to break her heart. How was the wedding? It was fine, I guess. It was better than I expected. It was fine, I guess, because obviously the only good part that Ebony had at that party was talking to Lincoln. Maybe. So we're going to say it was fine. It was fine, I guess. Did you meet anyone? Yeah, Lincoln. Don't start, Mom. I just want you to have some fun, Ebony. I did have fun. I danced and ate lots of cake. I'm going to get ready for work. Have a good day, honey. Mm-hmm. I love working at the bookstore. It's one of my favorite places to be. It's owned by the cutest little couple who have been married for almost 30 years. They're the sweetest. Since paper since paper is a dying industry and people don't seem to understand the importance of reading anymore, we're never very busy. We usually talk and hang out until we get the occasional customer. When I work my shift alone, I read. Reading is my peaceful place. It brings me solace. I can transport myself into a different world. I can live different lives. I can daydream. I can pretend that I'm not me. I still can't get over that I made out with Marcus Shea. Yeah, and then you stole his watch. We didn't forget. And I still can't get over that you robbed him. Says the girl who had Lincoln Fox drooling over her and still didn't get his number. Will you stop that? Even if I did have interest in being with someone, he would be the last person on earth that I would choose. Why? The way you talked about him when he showed up in front of you proved otherwise. How could you say that? He's just so young. Who cares how attractive he is? I would never get involved with a guy like that. Like what? He has not done anything wrong since you met him. So what are you talking about, Ebony? You're crazy. I would totally be all over that if I were you. That's the problem. You girls who are all over him, he's not interested in. That's what makes him interested in Ebony because she doesn't care. She's not interested in him like all these other women, and that's why he's so fascinated with her. I hear someone click. Not me. I hear someone clear their throat from behind me, making my entire body vibrate. And it's Lincoln, and you guys were just talking about him. Hopefully, he didn't hear. Tell me, doll, what kind of guy am I? He definitely heard. To be continued. So, yep, that was the last part of that. So apparently he did hear everything he that they just said. And now he wants to know what kind of guy he is, huh, Ebony? What kind of guy is he that makes you not drooling all over him like all these other women are? So that was actually our first episode of Jaded Love, which it was kind of good. It was, I would say that I wanna keep reading, keep going, see what happens, see what goes on, you know. You know. If you did enjoy this story today, this episode, give this video a like. It will help my channel out so much. Don't forget to become a Rare Breed fam. And I also want to thank all of you guys for getting us to 100 Rare Breed. We're 100 family now. Can we make it to 200? Can we get there? We need to grow our family more. Rare Breeds need to come together as a family and be the most powerful people in the world. Don't mind me. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you won't miss another video. Wow.